Number 15, we have Marco V, the little guy from Holland, and he's a very nice chap, lovely smile, very keen to come down to the club, DJ. Yeah, his music's amazing, and he's been a very important part of the setup at the terminals. It would literally just be buzzing behind the decks, and every time you go there, it's like you had this rock going on and stuff. And he's only a little guy, and it's like it's just funny. It's just funny to watch him getting so involved with it all and stuff. And I remember we did this concept party, this Marco V superheroes, and he did this great artwork, and it was like a cartoon sort of type thing on like tracing paper. Amazing, really cool stuff. But then when we did it, we printed out like maybe, I don't know, 15,000 flyers. I think it was the way they were packed. It was meant to have like some sort of paper in between each one, and it didn't. And then the way it stacked up, the print got stuck. And we had to like bin all the flyers, and Marco V, when he came down to the club, he wanted to take a few actual flyers back, and was like, oh Marco, we were so hyped up about this night. I said we just smashed them out around town in all the shops and stuff. We were just so proud to give this cool piece of artwork away, and he was like a bit disappointed. So we just emailed him the artwork, you know, online and stuff, and we was like, quick, bin those fucking like 15 boxes now. On the skip next door because the inn was like messed it all up completely, but it was a great night. That's what I loved about Marco. Always coming back with something new every time. He had like the free room concept where he'd start off 12 to 2, play something a bit housey, 2 to 4 in the main room, doing his usual driving tech trance, and then 4 to 6 doing some sort of like darker techno sort of edge sound as well. And he just kept coming back with new concepts each year, reinventing himself. An album launch, you know, the superheroes thing. And Marco has done a load of amazing tracks. Can't really pick one out. Solar Eyes was a good one, or MP3. I think I was on an EP. That was massive for me. I remember playing that on the radio show quite a lot. I think it's Red, Blue, Purple. I think that's the name of the track. Yeah, Marco is an amazing DJ, amazing producer, really fantastic guy to have around. Thank you, Marco. Number 14, Hernan Cattaneo. Love this guy, so friendly, one of the best smiles I've ever seen. Used to look like Jesus with his hair, long hair at the time. He was a bit of a rock star there. No, he wasn't. He was, doesn't drink or anything like that, but since he's got married and he's got kids and stuff, he's got more respectable haircut, shall I say. But Hernan, again, another professional DJ and producer, came to us, I think it was 2000. I think Paul Oakenfold had him as his support DJ at Cream Amnesia through the summer, and Steve Lee, our resident, was at Bass Bar at the time in Ibiza, and all three of them, Paul and Hernan, used to be resident, and Steve, be resident in Pasha on his Aries, and so they all knew each other. So then after the summer ended, Hernan came over to the UK because Steve said, look, I'll be able to sort you some work out at the gallery and stuff like that, and introduce you to a few people. I think he stayed on Steve Lee's couch for a good few months in Elephant and Castle, and we got him in at the gallery. The crowd really took to him, amazing. Same sort of with Nick Warren and Dave Seaman, but I think Hernan could do a bit more later as well. He could do any time from 2 to 4 to 4 till 6. Love it every time he comes down here. Love having a chat with him. He's really cool musically, you know. The journey that he provides, I think he provides the best musical journey out of my top 20. Definitely come and check him out if you've never checked him out before. If you're a trance fan, come on a Hernan night. It is pure class. Yeah, standout track for him, I would say. Danny Howell's On the Moon, I think it was, On the Moon. Brilliant end of night track. And yeah, I remember him at Terminals. He was like, I think he played 4 hours one time, and Marco Bailey was slept in at the hotel, and he was been playing 12 till 4, and he was a bit tired. And then Mark had to go into the DJ and went, you know, Marco's running late, it's going to be about another 30 minutes. And he like slammed his headphones down. And this was before I didn't know him that well. And he slammed his headphones and went, oh, for fuck's sake, what's going on in his Argentinian accent? And I was like, ah. And he went, I'm joking, man, I'm joking. And he went, no problem. And for me, that was, I thought, he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. And even now, he's still playing like twice a year for us, very busy. Just love this guy, really, really good. And I think anyone else who, especially the gallery team, Lock and Load team, Terminal team, Ministry team, you know, respect him very highly. Very good DJ. Number 13 is Eddie Halliwell, wonderful DJ, technical ability. You watch him, it just blows anyone's mind away. You know, scratching, in his early days he was scratching like mad, and You know, he was just trying to break it into the scene, and that's what made people recognise him and, you know, think, wow, this guy is awesome, you know. We was a bit late taking him, to be honest. I think it was Gatecrasher was his thing. We was his first southern sort of major booking. Yeah, Eddie himself, I mean, he's played a load of times for us at Terminals, headlining, and also at Ministry in the early part. Went on to do his Fire It Up nights. We had a few of them, and they were quite successful. I think it was more, they were more associated with being a bit more banging. Yeah, standout track for Eddie, probably Plastic Boy, Silver Bath. Really loved that when he'd play. You know, we use the same engineers, Dave Parkinson, so, you know, one of those people in my phone which, you know, every now and again you might get a little message and stuff, but, you know, DJ-wise, absolutely brilliant. Probably the best technical DJ in my top 20, without a doubt. If it was that side, he would be number 1. But he is number 13 in my personal top 20 gallery DJs. Cheers, Eddie. Number 12, again, there's quite a few DJ producers in that number 12, so I thought I would tie in the label and Juna Beats. That way I can get a few DJs in on this one. And Juna Beats were, you know, started their parties when the label started back in Terminals in the small room on a Wednesday night, having like 200 people, then tagging into the Gallery Free members party. I've got so many artists, and you know, the label is just fantastic. For me, it's probably the best trance label up there with Armada. You know, that sort of trance sound was the key sound for the Gallery. You know, Gallery's always been like sort of 70% trance. This label was the driving point, taking the Gallery to the other years into Ministry of Sound as well. Acts like, you know, Above and Beyond, got Andy Moore in there, Super 8 Tab. One of my favourites, Smith and Pledger, also Matt Hardwick as well. Those are my key ones, and you know, all interesting guys, very professional, very, not geeky, as we say, just love making music. They're more producers than DJs, and love making music, and they're always talking about music. I'd be like getting smashed at 3 in the morning, and one of them was talking about this new kick drum that they found, and I'd be like, let's chat Monday, yeah? Monday would be good. Standout tracks for these artists, Above and Beyond, Can't Sleep, and Alone Tonight, big anthems down there. Also Andy Moore, Air for Life, Super 8 Tab, Helsinki Scorching, that was a good one. Smith and Pledger and Matt Hardwick together was that Connected. One of my favourite Gallery anthems, featured on the Gallery 18-year compilation actually. In my top 10 anthems, that one, Connected, love it. Yeah, and Juna Beach, you know, the whole team there. They've then gone on to do, you know, 4 times a year at Ministry of Sound, sellouts, really good. Can't get the boys anymore, Above and Beyond, they're doing bigger and better things, you know, they're Brixton Academies, you know, Alexandra Palaces, you know, fair play to the guys. So number 12, and Juna Beats and the boys. Thank you very much. May it continue. Number 11 is the queen of dance music. It's Miss Sister Bliss. Love this woman. She's one of the boys, been part of the setup from day one at Terminals. Loves the club night, loves the family of Terminals, the Newmans. She's brilliant, one of my favourite DJs as well. Just watching her behind the decks, this little frame, just getting lost into her music, very sexy and stuff. She's just, it's amazing. Go and watch her when you know what I mean. She's big, massive with Faithless, and obviously DJing on her own solo career. She's just one busy woman really, and you know, I think the best thing having Sister Bliss down was, especially in the Terminals days, she'd be making new tracks from Faithless all week in the studio, and then she'd road test them down at the Gallery at Terminals, you know, before anyone got to play, before they even gave them to Pete Tong to play on Radio 1, because obviously they wanted to see the reaction of a crowd, a real live audience. Friday night would be there saying to us, like, you know, oh, this is my new one, this is God is a DJ, or, you know, We Come One, and it's just, you know, what better sort of joy to have to watch, you know, these massive tracks, massive Faithless tracks, every Faithless track's massive, and, you know, to watch that destroy the dance floor, go off, to blow the roof off, amazing. Standout track for Sister Bliss, it's her own track, Sister Sister, amazing, just that. I used to do the membership desk work there, and she played 12 to 2, and I didn't finish till like 2 o'clock. And I used to hear that, and then I'd go and have a cheeky dance on the dance floor. But yeah, Sister Sister, without a doubt, was my Gallery Sister Bliss anthem. And yeah, Sister Bliss did the first Gallery CD, I think. It was Modern Masters, Tall Paul, Sister Bliss, Mark Jones, I think. But yeah, she's still out there now, still DJing. And I think Faithless had got their 20th anniversary this year as well, so, you know, more of Faithless and then more solo DJing as well. A very important part of the Terminal setup especially, and also Ministry. So yeah, thank you very much, Sister Bliss.